Hi everybody, it's Debbie from Stamp On It, and this is a product review video. This particular product is the Slimline Vintage Hues and GlitterFilm 12 card kits. Now we have other kits on our website as well, but this particular product line focuses on slimline design. Slimline is a card that is shaped like this, more of a narrow versus an A2, which is a standard card, greeting card, which is a quarter sheet size. So a slimline is more almost like when you get mail. It's almost like that type of a shape or size, only a little bit smaller. So this particular product line is designed to be used with that size card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through this particular kit. This is the same kit, but this is a vertical layout and this is a horizontal layout. Now, a horizontal layout means that the vintage hues in the kit are laid out such that when you work with them and you create the cards, if you cut them on the cutting lines, they will create a horizontal layout like this. Whoops. Okay, I'll just quickly show you. I'll show you these at the end too so you can see them better. This particular kit, vertical layout, is going to create a layout like this. Up and down, okay? That's the two main differences. So without further ado, I'm going to go into one of these kits and just show you what's in the kit and kind of what to expect. So first of all, in the kit you have the cover sheet. Just tells you what's in the kit, lists it, shows you basic items in the kit. Also in the kit is full instructions, okay? If you don't watch the video, more video on how to work with our glitter films and so on, you can always follow the instructions that are printed in the kit. Samples also on the back side. So you have some inspiration right there already for each kit. And each kit is the samples are from that particular kit. So it will show you what has been done with those items in the kit. All right, so that is in the kit. Also in each kit are 3 sheets of what we call our vintage hues, slimlines, and 3 sheets of our most popular selling product, GlitterFilm. Now, backing up to the vintage hues in the slimline, and these are also available individual sheets on the website for those of you who can, do your own creativity. These have what we call gray cutting lines. And I'm going to show you in a minute what that's about, just very quickly. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it, like I said, but it will give you an idea of how to work with these. These are really super easy to work with. Also in the kit, cards and envelopes, slimline size, of course. Also overlays if you choose to use them. Don't have to, but it does make for a really nice, fun finish. And they coordinate with the design, plus a sticker sheet that also coordinates. In this case, this one is gold, has corners and borders. All right. So I want to, and then of course the envelopes, and they coordinate with the cards. And the cards are pre-scored, 80 pound, either cream or white, just depending on each kit. And you can see that from the samples and from the front of the kit where it shows what's in it. All right. So when you are working with these, you would take your vintage hues sheet, gray cutting line. So you can take your scissors, your trimmers, whatever you want to work with. And in this case, okay, there's 2 ways to work with them. One is cut them up before you work with the glitter film, or you may choose to adhere it to the glitter film sheet first. If you're going to do that, you would take and worry the edge of your glitter film sheet. If I can get this. And this is probably the hardest part of our glitter film, is catching that edge. The easiest way is having the glitter film towards you and just simply rub your skin over that edge to catch the adhesive. It might take a minute or so. You're going to take this and peel back only maybe an inch or 2 of the glitter film product. It is translucent when it's peeled, adhesive backed, and you are going to fold back the carrier paper. So it looks like that. Then you would take your sheet of vintage hues upside down or dull side up, place it down in front of you and approximate. This doesn't have to be exact. One nice thing about glitter film, it hides a lot of sins. See, I got that on there just a little bubbly, so I can take and pull that back off gently. Don't yank it too hard or you'll probably tear things. So we're going to just replace it on there, lining that up approximately. We're going to reach under here and pull off the carrier, pull out the carrier, and you're going to pull down and across the image. So down on the table, my hand is right down to the table, my palm is, and I'm just pulling it down. And just gently and with even pressure pull down. Press out the air bubbles. If you get some big ones and they bother you, take a little pokey pen or a pin and just poke those, and you can very easily get rid of them. I'm not going to worry about them in essence of time because I don't think you need instruction on popping bubbles. So now we have our sheet stuck to my paper and it is mounted to the glitter film. Now if I'm going to work with it from here, I would simply take my scissors and cut on that cutting line or a trimmer, whatever you like to work with. And again, this doesn't have to be exact because I'm going to show you this using an overlay. So I'm just going to cut out one image or one section, and I've just followed that cutting line, and now I'm going to cut on this side where there's a gray cutting line and take that edge off. Okay, now again, if you have bubbles, you can sometimes just press them to the edge or poke them with something. I don't have my pokey pen handy, but you can get rid of those very easily. All right, now I would take my card, pre-scored. It's a wonderful thing. Fold over the mountain, as we always say. The mountain is the side of the score that is bumped up. Fold over the mountain. Press. If you got a bone folder, press that down. You can take one of your overlays, and in this particular kit is kind of a peachy orange and a black, so I could pick which one I wanted to do. And in this case, I think I'm going to go with black. And I would simply put my adhesive around the edge of the overlay and adhere my GlitterFilm Vintage Hue layer to it. Now what you want to do, I like to do at that point, is lay this down in front of me and I center this over top where I want it to be, because you got a little bit of wiggle room at this point. But when you cut on those cutting lines, the beauty of this is, call them no measure cutting lines. You don't have to worry about it not fitting into the overlay because it is already laid out for you to fit perfectly. So once you've adhered it to that, then you can add your stickers at that point if you like to add them now, or you can adhere it to the front of your card, and then you can add stickers and embellish your piece like that. Or you can use foam mounting tape and give it a little bit of a bump up so that there's some dimension under here. And that is your Slimline overlay card. Super simple. No measure cutting lines. Everything is inclusive in the kit. Makes 12 beautiful cards. Now let me show you just some samples from these two kits, the vertical and the horizontal, that we have made. And just to give you a little inspiration here, and you can go on our website and see more samples and ideas also under our kits, but also under each of these sheets individually. So here with the horizontal, we have made this card. This is with the overlay and the gold stickers, corners and borders. And she even added some little pieces in here. This one has the glitter film all the way across. If you want to do something like this, where the glitter film is not in the middle, you can, if you want, cut your words out and use that on a different card and use something else in here. Or in this case, she cut this piece before she put it onto the glitter film, cut it on the cutting lines, the vertical lines, mounted these two pieces to the glitter film, and mounted the centerpiece blessings, and here's the vertical of it, without any glitter film behind. So it's just glitter film on the top two squares and none on the middle one. So that's another option that you can go with. Or in this case, we did not use the overlay. So we simply took and put the glitter film on the back side of the two squares of choice, and you could have done one with words, one without, and bumped them up. And in this case, I was talking about that foam tape. There's that foam tape. It's wonderful stuff. Gives it just that little added dimension. Now this black piece here, she simply took one of the overlays, trimmed it with a trimmer, and used that as her border piece down the center. Didn't quite fit, it's not quite long enough, so she took and just spaced it out underneath one of these. It's just spaced out, so there's a gap under here, but you don't know that. Because you can see if you just cut this, it's not long enough. So trim it to the size you want to use it, the piece, unless you have black, and some of you have black pieces or other pieces laying around, and you could at this point put any color that coordinates with this. But put that down, and then she used her stickers, border stickers, to embellish. Okay, so those are horizontal designs. All right, here are, with the same kit, only the vertical version of it in vertical. This one and this one, and I'm missing one, and I don't know where I put it. It's got to be underneath my pile here somewhere. Here it is. And this one. Same kit, same ingredients, but the vertical layout of the Vintage Hues. So if you buy them as kits, you get 12 beautiful cards out of each kit. Everything is inclusive, just add adhesive. Or you can buy everything individually. You can buy all our stickers, individual sheets. You can buy the overlays by the separate packs, by color, by mixed color. You can get the Vintage Hues Slimlines in vertical and horizontal and full sheet. And that's all on our website, so you can actually see the layouts of them. So you can buy that all individual and do your own creativity. All right. So that is just a very brief product review of our Slimline card kits. 12 cards out of each kit. If you have any questions, you can always email us right off our website, www.stamponit.net. Thanks for joining us.